Hello, this is Joe with Just Below Average Model Cars, giving you a much delayed update on my Phillips 66 Thunderbird and Sunoco Oldsmobile. AMT stock car kits. I've done a couple posts. I've got the chassis done. And I just finished painting the body this afternoon on the Oldsmobile. What I used on that was Mr. Surfacer 1000 primer on both of these cars. And let's see if I can find it. There it is. Gloss dark blue from Testers, thinned with just hardware store lacquer thinner. And this is what I have left after all that. I did make a bit of a mess when I was mixing it up, but I got one of these Badger paint mixers. Well, you know, it's easy to, when you pick it up, to turn it on. So anyways, I used my new, it's not that new, I've had it for a while, but it's the first time I've used it, my Avanti Harbor Freight airbrush. I thinned this about 50-50. What I did was I emptied the jar into this bigger jar, and then filled this jar up with lacquer thinner and switched it around a bunch and poured it in here and mixed it up. And that's what I used. So that's how it came out. Came out pretty decent. For the first time with that airbrush, I'm pretty happy. I'm actually quite pleased with it. With how that came out. I gotta go back to work. I work 12 and a half hour shifts, and I'm gone about 15 hours a day. So the next 4 days at least, I'm not going to get any progress done on these, but that's good because it's got a cure. This is Testers. It might take a while. So with the Thunderbird, I used Krylon Shortcuts, red pepper and black. And as you can see, it came out very shiny. And that is out of the can. But I do have a lot of stuff in the paint, as you can see. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of sanding on that to smooth it out. And I did sand the red before I did the black. But I'm quite pleased with how shiny that came out. It's right out of the can. I recommend this stuff. There's not a whole lot of colors that, not a lot of metallics, unfortunately. But what they do have works really well. And I got the car jacks done. Did a little bit of black wash on them. And the fuel tanks I painted with gloss apple red from Rust-Oleum. It looked a lot like lawn furniture to me, so I figured I'd paint it with it. So anyways, that's a joke. If you get on Facebook, a lot of people say, that's for lawn furniture. Well, it came out pretty dang good on there. Anyways, that's my update. Read my posts, look at my posts, and I'll tell you what I used on the... And I'll go over this again when I'm on the final. And I'll go over more detail and have more pictures. I've been taking pictures of the whole process. Got the windows all blacked out. Matter of fact, as I was mixing my paint, I got a little bit of blue paint on the window here, on the back window of the Thunderbird. And I think I got a little spot of blue paint on the front windshield. Oh, a couple spots, it looks like. So I'm going to have to take care of that. But these kits come out looking nice. They're not as... I don't think they're as fun to build as the monogram ones. But they do come out nice. The front suspension on the Oldsmobile went together really easy. Front suspension on the Thunderbird, not so easy. But it's it's sitting on all 4 tires, so that's a bonus. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll get back to you next time, and have a nice day.